Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Papyrus Motorsports Park for the 15th race of the NAMAR Mountain Dew Code Red Series Season 3 action here. It's beautiful still. We've got the same weather from Heat 2, 27 laps of action, and it's finally happened. I didn't realize it when Lightning won Heat 2, but for the first time this season, the same team has swept the heat races. Braxton and Lightning are both from Junior Motorsports. They both won their heats. And for the first time, the possibility of a team or driver, I should say, grand sweep is possible. The scenario: any of the 5 Junior Motorsports drivers, by the way, they all start in the top 5. Insane. Any of these 5 drivers, Braxton, Lightning, Logan, Bright, or Rich, win the race, that's a team grand sweep. If Braxton wins, it's not only a team grand sweep, but a driver grand sweep because he won his heat race, won the coin flip, and won the main race. That's literally the best weekend you can have. And maybe lead the most laps, but, we're not really going to count that in the eyes of this. So anyway, here's your top 10 starting lineup. Your front row is Braxton and Lightning. Row 2 is Logan and Bright. Row 3 is Rich and Cavagnaro. Row 4 is Young and Oskin. They got similar paint schemes, so I almost got that mixed up. And in row 5 we have Sikuli and Commons. Coming into this race, we've got a new points leader. Matthew Logan took the points lead away from Dylan Young after Young's second poor finish in a row. Both drivers now have 2 wins, 7 top 5s, and 11 top 10s on the season. Young's average finish is a 10th, while Logan's is an 8.5, and that just goes to show you that in the 3 races Logan has not finished the top 10, it's a better average finish than the 3 races Young has finished outside the top 10. Third in points, 47 back is Rich. Fourth in points, 89 back is Bright, and fifth in points, 95 back is Hunter Braxton.
Drivers, start your engines!
As the drivers fire the engine, sorry about that quick little mishap there with the space bar. Here's the rest of your top 20 in points. Audra Baranowska, 6th. Dale Lightning, 7th. Ryan Brommer, 8th. Nico Tringali, 9th. Enzo Nereza, 10th. Jonathan Zorlin, 11th. Sky Commons, 12th. James Ellison, 13th. Sumit Oskin, 14th. RJ Bishop, 15th. Bobo Jones, 16th. Zachary Fitzwater Sr., 17th. Casey Nanako, 18th. And rounding out the top 20, 2 drivers who have missed the main event here today, Corey Riggs and Adam Flickinger. The following drivers that are close outside of the top 20 are Gardner, Cavagnaro, Watson, Sikuli, Seth Cole, Quinton Moore, who missed, Hudson, and Mendez. And Deaver. Deaver's pretty close too. 27 points behind Deaver is Turner, and 53 points behind Turner is Tremblay. That's 31st through 31st in points. And the battle shall rage on. We are almost halfway through the regular season. It's 34 races at 33 tracks. We go to a track in New Zealand where we do a doubleheader. We're doing an inverse field. So that's why it's 33 tracks, 34 races. So after Burlington, we will be officially halfway done with the regular season and halfway towards the chase. Everyone gets off the grid nice and clean. As mentioned, Junior Motorsports starting in the top 5, and it looks like Bright will be the first one to lose a spot from it as Sikuli looks to take 5th place away. We mentioned that a Junior Motorsports stable, the 2 with multiple wins on the season, is Logan and Lightning. Braxton won back at Rockingham. Bright won back at Atlanta, and Rich at Talladega. And wow, Bright just soared around, not just Sikuli, but Rich as well. Now we've got to mention here in the daytime, it is tough to get into 4th gear. Everyone but Braxton and Bright did it right away. But once you get into 4th gear, you're going to be flying. Just look, Braxton's still stuck in 3rd, and he's at a huge disadvantage from everyone else. You better get that thing into 4th gear soon, man, or you're going to lose so much track position after starting on the pole. So give that race lead to Dale Lightning. Lightning and Logan, your top 2. We're going to just give you a quick overview of how the race is going to run here as far as footage coverage goes. It's a clear race. We're expecting the pit window to be lap 10 to 13. So it's going to be close. Some drivers might have a shot at a one stop. We'll have to wait and see. We're going to go up to lap 6, take a break. We'll come back at lap 9. We'll go through the first cycle of pit stops. We'll leave at lap 16 or so. Come back 3 laps later, and then we'll be here for the rest of the race. And I just want to say this. I don't like saying this, but I'm usually pretty honest about it when it happens. This is my 2nd time recording this race, and now you're probably thinking, oh no, you've got a video card issue, your game froze again, your whole computer froze again. No, not the case. I did the race, I finished everything, I saved the replay, but there's something very important I forgot, and that was to save the export. I forgot to export the results, and without that, we can't put it in the points, and this felt like the easier solution to me of just re-recording the full race, and you know, it's a do-over. Everything's been redone. I kept the coin flip the same. As far as the starting positions for 3rd to 40th, I just let the game do its thing. And I'm sorry it happened, guys. You know, it's on me. I can't believe I forgot. I'm usually pretty good about that stuff. I think this is the first time in years that I've forgotten to save the export. But yeah, I'm sorry. But so anyway, back to the race. How about Dylan Young? Dylan Young has made it up to 3rd. Lightning continues to lead. Rich is up to 2nd. Logan falls to 4th. So Chevrolet looking to really get back in the swing of things as Rich will look for the race lead from Lightning. Young with a huge run. Where does he go? Does he go to the left or the right? Does he make it 3 wide? Nope, he's just going to push the 5 back by the 1. And then he himself will try to get by the 1. No mechanical failures so far. The only issues I saw in the first recording was people coming in the pit road. And then there was a 2-car incident at 3 to go. I will not say who was involved because gotta keep it genuine. This is a live recording. I will show you right down here. This says LIVE live. And this bar is all the way to the right. So we are live. Braxton has fallen down to 6. It looks like he's got the car back in the 4th gear. A bit of a 6-car breakaway. It doesn't look like Sakuli's got that much power. As Bright and Logan are playing some games here, coming to the start-finish line. Logan went low, Bright went to go low with him, and then Logan was like, oh, I'm coming right back up to the wall for the corner, dude. And battles continue the rage. Now Bright's looking for 4th from Logan as Young is going to take away 2nd from Andrew Rich. And Dylan Young really trying to rebound good here today, trying to get back to the points lead. If he and Logan finish in the top 5, that won't occur. But it would definitely shrink the gap back down to single digits. Rich tries to get back to 2nd, can't make it stick. Lightning's done a great job. He's still the leader. Fastest lap time on the day goes to Young, a 1:15.25. Rich has a 2:84, and the next fastest lap is Lightning at a 1:15.5. We've got a total of 23 cars under a 1:16, but Cage is actually the only driver over a 1:17. Oh my goodness gracious. And he is almost by himself. Young will pass Rich back. Is Rich in 3rd gear? He is. Looks like Rich had a downshift. That's how he got back by the 2. But now it's really hurting him. He's lost a spot to Young. Braxton's really got a run here. He's back up to 3rd now. He was 5th at the line. Rich really changed that. Does Rich get into 4th gear there? He does. We haven't talked about the rest of the top 10. We focus mostly on the top 5. Sekuli, Cavi, Commons, Sorlin, Seth Cole just outside of this thing. There's Gardner. There's Bishop, your winner from Coca-Cola. Ellison, Oskin, Jones, Baran-Oscus, Brommer. And there's Nanako. That's the top 20, counting Tringali. There's Johnson, 21st. I think 22nd, actually. But the battle's raging hard here as Bright is possibly going to lose a ton of positions here. Rich and Logan lost a little bit of time to Braxton Young and Lightning. Lightning is your leader. We're going to take our first break. We'll be back with more from Papyrus. Back here at Papyrus, we're almost done with lap number 9. Lightning still leads the way. Braxton's up to 2nd, Young 3rd, Logan 4th, and Rich in 5th as Sky Commons has made it into 6th place. Maybe Toyota, you know, road course, it could be a good place to get a W. Rich is going to make a move on Logan. At the same time, Young will just fly right by Braxton. Actually, that's because Young's in 3rd gear, and that is not good for him. Here we go. Here comes the draft train. 100 to a 10-mile-an-hour difference between Rich and Young. Look at him go. 1, 2, 3 positions lost for Dylan Young. He's going to get a little bit of a run here on Commons, but I would think you stay in line. You want that draft. He's got to get it back in the 4th gear here. And he doesn't. I mean, this is actually a good zone to have 3rd gear. As it looks like Baran-Oscus and Anderson have come to pit road. So they came early. Yep, they came early. I guess they figured, hey, we got to pit another time anyway. Why not come down early? So we'll see what that does for them. Baran-Oscus was around the end of the top 20. I don't know about Anderson. Rich is down to 3rd gear now. A lot of drivers are down to 3rd gear now. They're losing a lot of grip. Who's coming to pit road on lap 10? I'll tell you who's not. Andrew Rich stays out. Nareza will stay out. Marty Johnson stays out. Contact is made in the back. Nanako gets sent around by Deaver, and that's going to stack up all of these guys. Oh, almost contact getting made. But that's going to really hurt Brommer, Hudson, Mendez, and Turner. Four tire stops for all. Lightning away. Logan 2nd. Commons 3rd. Oh, Braxton with a bad stop. There's Baran-Oscus. But Lightning peels away first. There's the 21. She gained a ton of spots. Put her into possible race contender winner range. Now it's just a matter of how fast you get to 4th gear. Rich stayed out. Staying out in 3rd gear, I mean, I think that's perfectly fine. Everyone else is coming out of pit road in 3rd gear anyway. So this will really let Rich dive in, especially in the Reza and Johnson, who were farther back in the field. This is going to be huge for them. So everyone actually pits a lot earlier. Oh, Edwin Mendez appears to have flipped over. He has roof damage. Was anyone else involved? I don't see anyone else on pit road. So something occurred to Mendez. And that, I don't know if that's just a stall sandwich or if he actually got wrecked. Rich, Nareza, and Johnson are away. No problems for any of them. There goes Lightning. So we'll see how much time Nareza and Johnson gained. Lightning has passed Rich for the lead already. Catano maybe had something to do with the wreck with Mendez. I'm not sure. We'll find out after the race is over. Oh, it looks like here's the culprit, Zoe Fernandez. She has heavy front end damage. She is likely retiring. And tis the case. So the 35 and the 4 will be done. But Lightning to the race lead once again. Logan second, Rich is third, Bright fourth. And here comes Baranauskas in fifth. She takes one position away. Rich is in third gear. That's going to help him here on the exit. Commons in sixth place. Now, this is where Baranauskas will get a huge advantage. Just look at the speed difference here. And watch what happens here. Baranauskas and Bright pull out. Now, if this was the finish for the race, now that would be pretty crazy. Baranauskas takes the position away from Rich, but she's going to lose a spot. Back by Bright, and then another by Commons. And Commons, who was sixth at the line, ooh, he was making a gun for third there. But he'll hold on to fourth for now. Top two are still in third gear. Rich will plop his car into fourth. As there you see Nareza just outside the top 10, I believe. And there, where does Johnson? There he is. He's just about in the top 20 still. So once those tires come around, it's going to be pretty good for them. We'll see what kind of strategy they take at the end of the race. Top two still third gear. They're going to duke it out for the lead as their teammate closes in. He's already in that range. Watch how fast he closes up as they are side by side battling for the lead. Logan, Lightning. What if this was coming to the checkered flag? Woo! What if it was coming to the white? Bam, there goes Eli Brightman. 3 wide. Dude, I'm flying. I'm in fourth gear. Where are you? Well, now they'll have a chance. They're going to be in draft for once. But Commons, man, Lone Toyota up here looking to fight for a win. Fourth gear for Lightning, but not Logan. It's going to help Logan in this section, but once they get out of this section, he's going to be hurt. The middle section is perfect for third gear usage. But once you're out of it, you want to be in fourth. Fourth gear is huge. We'll see how much Logan gains here. Oh man, just look at the run he's getting. Oh, almost contact between teammates. And right here, 180, that's where fourth gear comes around, and boom. Eli's saying, peace out, bro. Does Logan get the fourth gear here on the straightaway? Lightning's going to take second. Logan is still stuck in third gear. Baranauskas and others getting a huge run. She's in fourth. Rich is in fifth. They really check up in fourth gear in that corner. Oh, does Logan have enough draft to get to fourth gear? This is really hurting him. There it is. He finally got it to go. But Eli Bright to the race lead. We're going to take another break, and we'll be back for the rest of the race here at Papyrus. We are back here. We're coming to lap 18, and Zorlin and a couple of others are coming in earlier than expected. Zorlin leads down a good amount of cars as Martin Wild is leaving his stall. Ooh, this is going to hurt Logan. Logan has to lift for him. So very different strategies here. 76 actually has some damage on his car. Commons comes in, Gardner, Cavagnaro, Tringali, Brommer, Baran-Oscus, they're all down pit road. Huge gap back to those who were separated in the first incident going down pit road. Looks like some other drivers came down early too. Maybe it looks like Watson, Rowe, and Hudson, I believe. And heck, Magora came down too. He's actually a lap down car right now behind the leaders, Bright and Rich. So interesting strategies occurring here. People coming down pit road earlier trying to get usage of those 4 freshies. Magora in 3rd gear, Braxton in 4th. Or not Braxton, Bright. Similar paint scheme. Does Bright get down for pit road here? No, he's staying out with Rich. Seth Cole has stayed out. Nareza, Young, Braxton, Bishop, and Sekuli staying out. Jones, Johnson. It's very interesting strategies here. Deaver all on his own there, 19th. So interesting that those drivers came when they did. Sorlin is the top runner out of the pack. And I feel like this is where 3rd gear is going to really hurt them. So these drivers, they're in line. They better get to 4th gear. They want to get there and fast. The longer they hold off, the harder it's going to be to gain the time they're trying to gain. It will likely happen in the downhill corner. Cavagnaro had a bad stop. Oh man, more lap cars. Jackson King's in the way now. Magora's to the inside of Rich. What does Bright do? Bright was actually down the 3rd gear. Who's pitting coming to 8 to go? None of them. Bright, Rich, and Seth Cole stay out. Nareza as well. Ooh, Braxton and Dylan Young will come to pit road here. Penske teammates. Nanako Oskin with a Ellison in the middle as the sandwich meat. Ellison's teammate will come down, so 2 teams, 2 two-car teams coming down on the same lap. So it's very interesting the strategy we're seeing occur here. Fitzwater will come to pit road, and I think this probably depends on how much time you've spent in 3rd gear. The more time spent in 3rd gear, the more likely you are to pit. Donovan Cage stays out. There's Sorlin. Remember, Sorlin is the first of the cars that have already pit. There you can see Tringali, Commons, and Logan are up to 4th gear. Here comes Braxton and Young. See, they're just coming out. Look at how much time these drivers have gained. Baran-Oscus is still stuck in 3rd, as is Sorlin, but Logan, Commons, and Tringali are on a chance to win this race right now with the time they're gaining. It looks like 13 or less drivers have stayed out still. And here we go. Bright's down pit road. Rich is down pit road. Seth Cole stays out, though not by choice. Maybe Magora was in his way. Nareza, Bishop, and Sekuli come down. Johnson will stay out another lap as Jones pits. He has Catano in his way. Again, not sure if by choice or by haphazard luck. Cage has just been passed by cars who have pit already, and he's got to try and stay to the bottom if he's going to pit. So 2 drivers yet to pit. And yep, Logan's going to go high, so the 40 hand out the window. He's coming down pit road here at 7 to go. So everyone now in 4th gear except for the 21. And she is still stuck. There's Nareza, there's Rich, and there's Bright. So Bright will come out just behind them. Baran-Oscus better hope she gets into 4th gear here. Bright's going to get the draft, but I don't think he's got enough time to get into 4th. But I think if he holds on, oh, he's going to hold on to this draft, I think, depending on the grip of his tires in these corners. Baran-Oscus is up to 4th. But this is the battle for the lead right there. Seth Cole and Johnson will come down pit road for the final time. It'll be 6 to go. Now the question is, do they take strategy into their hands? Right side's up for the 15. 23 will pit right behind. Nope, left sides are up for the 15 as well. So I don't think they have a chance at winning. You can see they're just coming out of pit road here. And there go all the leaders. So our top 5, Logan, Commons, Tringali, Baran-Oscus, and Zorlin. Zorlin down the 3rd gear. There's Bright, he's still in 3rd gear. Seth Cole will come out right here. Lightning's in 4th, Gardner, Young, they're in 4th. And the battle will rage, and Lightning's going to make it 3 wide. We haven't seen 3 wide in this corner before. Look at how much Nareza backed it up. Lightning really had to back it up mid-corner. But this is the fight for the win. If Junior Motorsports gets the grand sweep, it's going to be either Logan or Bright. From the looks of things, Braxton is in that 2nd group. But they're all in 3rd gear still. These drivers, they're in 4th gear. There's Bright. It doesn't seem that he's even in draft range. And he needs help. Braxton's in 4th gear. This is going to help him with Seth Cole. Kind of got blocked a little bit there. You can see Seth. Oh, there it is. Seth gets it in the 4th. Oh, he's really pinching the 7 right there. 5 to go there at the line. The Rez is still stuck in 3rd, as is Rich. And look at the tire difference for Seth Cole. If Seth Cole could find the way to draft up to the rest of the field, he'd have a pretty good shot at this thing. Johnson is 19th. He's got pretty good tires. He'll likely finish there. Nareza with a run in 3rd. 3rd gear, that is. That's going to help him back by the 15. Same thing going on with Rich. They're just kind of stuck in 3rd gear. Bright is just kind of not close enough. Meanwhile, Logan leads the race. Are they going to catch oh, they're going to catch a lap car in the form of Martin Wild. Lucas Catano is just coming out of the pits. So is Magora. They pit too early. Oh, man, this could get interesting. Catano's going to come out right in front of the leaders. Ooh, man, Matthew Logan got close. Zorlin's going to have to check up. And this is going to help Eli Bright. Maybe a bit. Young's in the 4th gear. Seth Cole has passed everybody. He's in the 4th gear. Does Seth Cole have enough time? That's the real question. 4.5 seconds at that. Catano is in this group, and he's likely going to cause problems for the leaders. Third gear is going to help Bright right now. If he just needs to find the way to get in range of the 21. Yep, this is going to hurt the leaders here. This is going to put Tringali to the high side. I don't even know if Catano's engine has enough power to hit 4th gear. It'll be 3 to go at the line. Wild's going to pit. That's going to lessen the burden of the leaders just a wee bit. And yeah, 4th gear for the 61 car. Bright just doesn't gain anything, but oh man, Dylan Young and Seth Cole gained a lot of time. Commons looking for the lead. Remember, Toyota, no main wins. Tringali won Ford's only win back at Dover. Oh, and man, are they going to catch Magora and Tremblay? Oh, it's likely. It's very likely. Seth Cole has made it by Young. Man, he's flying. He is really flying right now. As long as he has draft, he will be the man to be reckoned with. But question is, does he have enough time? I think he's going to get a really good finish here nonetheless. And see, third gear is going to start hurting Bright right now. And there's the swing right there, about 185. Back to the battle for the lead. This is what we're going to watch. Seth Cole is only going to be a factor if he catches up. 2 to go. It's Commons looking for the lead. He's there. Side by side with Matthew Logan. Tringali third. Baranoskis in fourth. Big question remains, do Tremblay and Magora become factors? They're 4 seconds in front of the leaders. And side by side is Logan and Commons. Baranoskis and Tringali are side by side. Seth Cole really closed in. 2.3 there at the line last time. But we won't see him unless he catches this group. Oh, and they've made it by Bright. Seth Cole's dealing with Andrew Rich right now as they try and catch Catano. They're 3 wide for the lead. Tringali, Commons, and Logan. Oh, this is going to help Seth Cole tremendously. They're here. They are here. Oh, man, this is going to get good. There's still 3 wide. Logan, Commons, Tringali, Baranoskis helping the 19. Sorlin helping the 16. They're going to take the white flag. They're banging doors. Seth Cole to the inside of Catano. White flag in the air. Where does the 15 go? Remembering back to the NSCRA, Honeydew Donuts 250K, Seth Cole was the man to beat. He got in a wreck. At the end, he got wrecked. He's 3 wide for the lead. They were 4 wide for a moment in turn 1. To the lead goes Seth Cole. Here comes Andrew Rich. Seth Cole, with the freshest tires on the track, throws it into the right-hander. Oh my gosh, the only disadvantage he has now is draft. Here comes Rich. Does he dive it? He's going to do it. Oh, he has to check up. He's there. He's there. Andrew Rich is there. Drag race. Can Seth Cole get enough of a run to clear the 1? He does it. Here comes Sorlin now. Side by side. Coming to the checkered flag. Rich clears the 15. Checkered flag waving. And it'll be Andrew Rich getting his 2nd win of the season here at Papyrus. What a finish. What a finish. And Seth Cole just blew up right after the finish. Right after the finish, the 15's motor lets go. That shows you how much he was pushing it. Wow. Right after the line. Kaboom goes the motor on the 15. What a finish. Junior Motorsports with the team grand sweep. Seth Cole coming up short in 2nd, just couldn't get enough of a run to clear Rich. But man, they were 3 wide taking the white flag. Sorlin gets 3rd, Braxton 4th, Nereza 5th, Tringali, Bright, Baranoskis, Commons, and Logan. That's your top 10. What a finish. Holy cow. Wow, and this is the first thing I'm going to do. Because, you know, I'm not doing this a 3rd time. Wow, wow, wow. What a finish. That's right. We have to show you what happened to Mendez and Fernandez. So we'll get to that, and then we will bid you adieu. For real this time. This happens coming out of pit road. Still can't talk. Coming out of pit road, Mendez and Wild are just banging doors, and Mendez just doesn't get off of them, and boom, around they go, and into the guardrail wall, and this flips over the 4 of Mendez. Out of the way he'll go right here, and then Fernandez just has nowhere to go, and pounds the back end of Wild's car. Hudson's going to have to stop, and this is why they were even further back than we initially expected, is because of this secondary wreck. Everyone stops coming out of pit road. And the Ford just kind of skids to a stop on his lid. And that's how his day ended. Tough break for Mendez, Fernandez, and Wild. With that, guys, I will see you at Cape Cod.